Hello, Knights fans. Welcome to the final regular season edition of the Pete Cinella Show. It's flown by, but here we are. We're just days away from the quarterfinals. I'm here with the head of the FDU women's basketball program here at FDU, Pete Cinella. Pete, how you feeling today?
Good, good. Yeah, we had a day off yesterday and do more like a shooting practice today, and we're trying to get ready for Robert Morris on Sunday.
All right, and before we get to the Colonials, big match on Sunday. The reason you're facing the Colonials on this Sunday is that you bumped up your standing in this final standings, 6th overall. That was a win on Monday against Sacred Heart. You played them last weekend, lost by 1 at their place. This week, I think it was a really phenomenal and efficient team performance. Kind of kept them on the back foot for much of the game. Give me some thoughts about this win, the last win of the regular season.
Well, yeah, we just it was a tough stretch. We had 5 games in 10 days. So for us to play that well on that 5th game in 10 days was I thought very, very good for the team. Probably the most efficient offensive game we've had in years. We were just so 52% from the field, shot well over 45% on threes, kept our turnovers very low, got the ball to the right people. We just had a great offensive game. Defensively, we got some work to do. Sacred Heart played well and kept hitting tough shots, which they do. But I was just so proud of the team, and Amanda and Tiff, both on their senior nights. Did I play Tiff all 20 minutes in the second half because she's a senior? No, I played her all 20 minutes in the second half because she played great. She had 7 rebounds, and defensively she did a great job. So very proud of the team.
All right, absolutely. And I mean, the few games before that, obviously 5 games in 10 days, that's a lot for any team. Are you worried about fatigue at all? But I mean, I would say before the game, I'd be a little bit worried. But then you come out and you see that performance on Monday. They put it all out there. Now they have a week off, but is fatigue a worry right now at the end of the season?
I don't think so. Actually, we're very energized right now. We finished the year very strong. We won 3 of our last 5 games. A couple of the losses, of course, we lost Sacred Heart by 1, and tough loss there. But we finished the year very strong, very high energy, and I think it saw in our second half, a lot of dominant second half. So I think we're pretty energized right now.
A couple thoughts on the seniors. Amanda Andrades has been almost a full 4-year starter at point guard, and Tiffany Grant, really a solid role player last year, really came into her own this year due to injuries, asserted into the starting lineup, started 22 straight games, had a phenomenal senior campaign. Give me some thoughts about these outgoing
Well,
seniors.
You're right, Amanda, 4-year point guard, leader, player that we trust as much as anybody, just a coach on the floor. We have her call a lot of the stuff, and we ask her for a lot of input. So just a great person to coach for 4 years, and just so proud of Tiff. For 3 years she was a role player. Usually came in off the bench in different roles. And you're right, as a senior, 22 straight starts. Some of these games she's playing 30 minutes, playing down the stretch, just playing the best ball of her life. And that's something to be proud of, to finish on a high note.
Absolutely. The win and a couple other factors meant that you guys are going to the longest distance of any NEC tournament team. You'll be going to Moon Township on Sunday, tip 2 to be determined. But give me some thoughts about the Colonials. You know them. They're last year's champions. You faced them twice this year, and the second one here at Travis Arena was a real close one. They escaped with a 1-point victory. You know them. What are you looking for this Sunday?
Well, 1 o'clock game on Sunday.
It's been decided. Okay.
Yeah, 1 o'clock. And you're right. We had a great game here against Robert Morris. We lost by 1. We had 2 chances to go ahead late. But Robert Morris, they came out very strong both games. Excellent shooting team. And I think size across the board, 1 through 5, and depth, maybe the best in our league. So we got to find a way to get good shots and good looks over all their shot blockers, as well as do a good job on their shooters. They got great shooters. They run a lot of ball screen stuff, and they are a very good team at home with only 1 home conference loss. And so we got a challenge ahead of us, but whether we had to travel to Bryant 5 or 6 hours or Robert Morris 6 or 7 hours, doesn't really matter. We just played there a couple weeks ago, so we should be ready to play.
All right, thanks, Coach. Best of luck this weekend.
Thank you, Ryan.
All right, I'll be staying with the seniors, Tiffany Grant and Amanda Andrades, in just a moment. And again, 1 p.m. is your start time for the quarterfinals at Robert Morris. NEC Front Row is where you will watch and support your Knights. Please do that, and we will hopefully talk to you next week after a victory. So thanks for watching this week.
The world has changed, and Fairleigh Dickinson University is doing something about it.
The biggest thing FDU has to offer is their global education.
Undergrad, master's, doctorate, whatever it is that you're looking for, they have so many different opportunities for so many different interests.
We give opportunities for people to change the way they view themselves and their world.
It's given me a chance to succeed.
They've made my dream come true.
I love it. I would choose no other place.
I'm standing here with the seniors. To my right, Tiffany Grant. To my left, Amanda Andrades. First of all, congratulations on a great four-year career here at FDU. Let's just jump into it. This past Monday night, a big win against Sacred Heart here at home bumped you guys up to the number 6 seed. First, before we get into anything else, let's talk about that game. It wasn't pretty at times, but I think you had them on the back foot most of the game. A very efficient game. Give me some thoughts. I'll start with you, Tiff, about that win.
Yeah, everybody had a great game the other night. We all played together. It was a great team win. For my last game, it was kind of bittersweet. You know, it's my last home game. We're not going to play on this court anymore, so it was a great 4 years. It was great to play with everybody last time.
All right, excellent. Amanda?
Like Tiff said, it was a great team win. Statistically speaking, I guess you could say we were efficient. Wasn't pretty the whole game, but it was nice. I agree with Tiff. It's pretty bittersweet, but felt good to play here one last time and get that win. I think we owed Sacred Heart that one.
I think so too. With last Wednesday being so close, you guys were leading or tied, I believe, in that game for like almost a half hour in the middle of that game. So good win. Quick thought I had was that the last couple of games, it seemed that fatigue was kind of setting in the last few games. Before that, the team was playing well, putting on a good run. Some players were very efficient. Kelsey was having a great stretch of games where she was shooting at least 45% from the field. You know, as a shooting guard, it's phenomenal. But it seemed like a little fatigue settling in. And then Monday happens. Maybe it's just the last game. You guys just put it all out there? I mean, I'm just wondering your thoughts about that.
Yeah, pretty much. Coach mentioned it the last game, last Saturday, how, you know, I pretty much put it all on the floor. Had to basically walk off the court. You know, I was super exhausted. But, you know, I knew Monday was going to be my last game, my last home game, and my mom was going to be here, and we had fans here. So, you know, just one last push for the team, and hopefully we get this last push going through the playoffs.
All right, Amanda, battling fatigue heading into the NEC tournament. How do you feel right now?
Yeah, it was definitely tiring. I mean, we had 5 games, I think, in about 7 or 8 days, and, you know, it's like you said, it's our senior year. Coach is going to let us play, so we're all playing 30 minutes plus, which gets very tiring. But, of course, senior game, you know, you want to put it all out on the floor. Family came up from back home, and this game meant a lot to us. So whatever had to be done, we had to do it.
I know, and Tiff, I think you played a season-high minutes. He wasn't taking you off the court in your last game. I know you played a ton. Last question for you guys. You know your opponents. It seemed like everything was going your way. There's a lot of factors that were going to go into the final seedings in the tournament. And right at the end, it seemed Wagner overtook Rob Morris at Rob Morris. Because of that, you are now traveling the farthest of any team in the NEC tournament. Before that, it looked like you were just taking a trip up north. So you've seen Rob Morris twice. You had a very close game here at Stratus Arena by 1 point. You know them. Give me some thoughts. I'll start with you, Amanda, about the Colonials on Sunday.
So Robert Morris is obviously a very good team. They're very efficient, a lot of good scorers, a lot of shot makers. But last time we played them here, you know, we came back in the second half, completely dominated them, down by 1, lost by 1 at the end of the game. This time going to them, I plan on playing the same exact way, probably better. I hope to get that win. I plan on getting a win. Anything I have to do, I'll do it. And, you know, I'm pretty sure right now, I don't think they're going to take us too lightly because they know what we can bring, but we're definitely going to come to play.
All right, excellent. Tiff, final thoughts about your opponents this Sunday?
I agree with Amanda. We definitely are going to come to play. We owe them one. We lost by 1 point. It was a heartbreaker, but you know what? I feel like the whole team's going to come to play. Defense strapped. We're going to win this one.
All right, guys, thank you. NEC tournament this weekend, quarterfinals, Moon Township. It's a long trip, but you guys are bringing your A game. Any FDU fans, follow on necfrontrow.com. It'll be there. Tip to be determined right now, but stick up to up-to-date information at FDU Knights on Twitter and FDUKnights.com. Obviously, your home for women's basketball. Guys, thank you so much for the interview, and absolutely best of luck this Sunday.
Thank you.
All right, thanks for watching again this week.